Claude Louis Petiet was a commissioner of war in 1778, elected to the Council of Elders in 1795, and was appointed Minister of War on 8 February 1796. He was dismissed on 14 July 1797 by the French Directory of Paul Barras, Jean-François Reubell and Louis-Marie de la Révellière-Lépeaux. Appointed to the State Council by Napoleon Bonaparte, he became steward of the army camp at Boulogne in 1805 and senator in 1806. Biography. Constable in the Company of Queens, the 20th of October 1766. Subdelegation General Stewardship of Britain, the 1st of September 1775. Commissioner of War, employed in St. Malo the 26th of December 1778. Acting Administrator dated the 25th of June 1779 to August 1780. Clerk Police Coast Guard Division of Brest, the 8th of March 1782. Employed at Rennes in 1788. Attorney General Trustee of Ille-et-Vilaine, June 1790. Commissary, Military Chief Judge of the 13th Division, October 1791. Commissioner General of the Army of the Centre, the 31st of March 1792. Passed in the same capacity with the Army of the Ardennes on the 1st of October 1792. Returned to the 13th Division, the 31st of October 1792. Employed at Lorient by representatives of the people in the West for supplying Lorient, Belle-Isle, Port-Louis and Croix, the 15th of February 1793. Authorizing the Chief of Army Coast, the 25th of February 1793. Authorizing the Chief of Brest and Côtes de Cherbourg on the 1st of May 1793. This service meets the 13th Division of the 20th of September 1793, suspended by the representatives of the people and placed under arrest on the 2nd of December 1793. He returned to his post by the same representatives on the 29th of December 1793. Authorizing the Chief of the Army of Sambre and Meuse, the 15th of April 1795. Spent in that capacity in the Army Coast of Brest, the 19th of June 1795. Member of the Council of Elders in October 1795. Member of Ille-et-Vilaine and Côte d'Or. Minister of War, the 8th of February 1796. Out of the legislature, the 20th of May 1797. He was removed from his post as Minister of War on the 23rd of July 1797. Member of the Council of 500 in 1799. Head of the 1st Division in the Ministry of War, the 12th of November 1799. State Councillor, the 24th of December 1799. Chief Inspector Journals, the 7th of February 1800. On a mission in Geneva, the 28th of April 1800. Size Alpine Minister Extraordinary in 1800. Chairman of the Extraordinary Commission of Government of the Size Alpine Republic and President of the Consulta. State Councillor Extraordinary Service, the 22nd of September 1800. Replaced in the Inspectorate, the 19th of September 1801. Commissioner General of the Six Camps, the 22nd of June 1803. Chairman of the Electoral College of the Yonne, the 25th of February 1805. Quartermaster General of the Grand Army, the 29th of August 1805. Senator, the 19th of May 1806. He died on the 25th of May 1806 in his hotel, the current 8 Rue Monsieur in Paris, 7th then 6 Rue des Fréjus. Napoleon did make a grandiose funeral on the 27th of May, attended the Senate and the principal dignitaries of the Empire. After the ceremony, which took place in the Church of Foreign Missions Rue du Bac, his body was transported elected to the Pantheon. His eulogy was delivered by the Gaspard Monge, president of the Senate, who traced his long career. However, when a friend of the family seeking a pension for Petiet's widow, the emperor refused, stating, Mr. Petiet, how did he not become rich? I gave him 20 times the opportunity to make his fortune. It was the senator, not the emperor, who awarded a pension to his widow of 6,000 f. Later, when a prisoner on St. Helena, Napoleon seems to have had a change of heart, for he wrote, "The eminent services rendered Petiet minister in the administration of the war, particularly the merit of being the first since the Revolution that had presented a clear and specific spending. His ministry has not saved him from disgrace." However, while as always, in his long public service career, he was noted for his integrity, he died penniless, leaving an inheritance to his children that the esteem which was so justly acquired him. Campaigns. 1779, Côtes de Bretagne. 1792, Military Centre in the Ardennes. 1793, 1794, 1795, Army Odds and Sambre and Meuse. 1805, Ulm and Austerlitz, Grand Army. Decorations. Knight of St. Louis, the 15th of April 1792. Member of the Legion of Honor, the 20th of October 1803. Commander, the 14th of June 1804. Grand Officer, the 8th of May 1806. Family. Petiet had 3 notable sons. Pierre-François, his eldest son, became a senior French official under the First French Empire and a baron of the empire in 1811. Auguste Louis, his youngest son, became a general and politician of the 19th century, and a baron of the empire in 1814. Another son, Sylvain, wrote Souvenirs d'un page de l'Empire, in which he describes his father's career, and that his father married a woman from Brittany. Legacy. 50 years after the death of the Surveyor General on 13 February 1854, Sainte-Beuve wrote in his lectures on Monday, "Amidst the scandals that characterize the administration of the Directory, the ministry Petiet was an honorable exception. This minister, a good and deserving man, strove to keep proper accounts, and after a fiscal year, he submitted the complete picture of its operations to the judgment of Legislative Council and the public. He did without hesitation and with sincerity at the time of the coup d'état fructidor. He warned his friends in the passage of Hoche's troops within the constitutional radius. No troops should cross without the permission of the legislature. This leads to the arrest of the executive to the rostrum of the 530 Messidor by Delahaye. At the time of the coup d'état of 30 Messidor with Lucien Bonaparte, Jourdan and Augereau, he will ask for the resignation La Révellière and Merlin. In a letter dated 17 October 1799, to César de la Tour Maubourg, Lafayette wrote, "Petiet, a close friend of Moreau, requested to inform me that his friend did not the character out of the ordinary course, and in a word, good for a head battle. It was not clean a company. It has caused yet fully with it, and wait for news of this conversation. It is true that his Minister of War, Petiet, had signed the appointment of Bonaparte at the head of the army of Italy and Moreau to the head of the Rhine. In a note to General Regnier, Moreau says, Orbit by yet no longer Minister of War, the commissioner who replaces Petiet. I know he is a man of great talent." In his memoirs, his son Auguste Louis wrote, "I delivered my dispatches to the emperor asking for my name. I replied through my tears, remembering he had probably seen me at Austerlitz. Napoleon again pointed the question he had posed. Your father told me he was an honest man. He has done a lot for the state. He will live in history."